é licenciado em Medicina Veterinária, tem uma pós-graduação em Gestão de Marketing e trabalha com a Elsevier desde 2006. Primeiro como Account Manager e hoje como especialista nas ferramentas do Saival e nas ferramentas bibliométricas da Elsevier. Eu penso que a apresentação do David, que se chama Publishing, Discovering and Accessing Science, é precisamente sobre este assunto. Só mais uma explicação, o David vai estar a controlar a sua própria apresentação, a que nós acedemos remotamente e, portanto, é praticamente como se aqui estivesse. Thank you, David. Now you can take over your own presentation.
Muito obrigado pela invitação. I'm going to in English. And I'm here in my course. So I will my experts very interesting question. Please use the chat to tell me that you want to say something, and then I will put volume and step on. Otherwise, all the time. Is it fine? Can you hear me now?
David, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we're having difficulty hearing you. I don't know if you are far from your speaker, because when this call started it was really great, and now the sound is lacking definition. Do you think you can help us improve this?
Well, I'm using a microphone of my mobile phone. I don't know if I cannot do anything.
Oh, it's already better.
Yes, it is better. Well, I'm putting the microphone closer to me.
It's much better. Now we can understand this. So if you can keep up this pace, thank you.
Okay. Well, I will present you our new tool called Saival. But before I will show you some slides putting this Saival speed into context, in the context of the different activities of Elsevier. I'm not a specialist publishing world. I will show you some data about this and which is the added value of Elsevier as a company. Okay. Elsevier is a global company. We are 7,000 employees in 24 countries. It's a company that comes from more than 1 century ago. We are linked to the community in different ways, different partnerships with journal editors, foreign editors, reviewers, authors, institutions. As you may know, we are principally known as a publisher, but we are developing different types of tools, solutions for different sectors of science and research management, developing solutions and tools that help to discover specific data or specific information for different purposes in different fields. Our partners around the world are not only academic institutions, but also governments, health bodies, corporate companies that make research, and also individual prominent researchers in the world, as well as communities of foundations and other type of bodies with which we develop programs, not always commercially. As you may already know, we are the largest journal publisher. Scientific journals, we cover 6% more or less of the scientific journals, mainly in life sciences, in all sciences, materials, but not only, we cover also different subject areas. Let me highlight a little bit the all the process in which publishers in general, not only Elsevier, myself, we are working with more than 3 million articles per year, managing the submissions, managing the peer review, editing them, working with more than 100,000 editors, also the production of the articles, then the publishing and disseminating more than to more than 4,000 institutions in all the countries, managing 1 billion downloads per year, providing archives of 4 million articles in general, the science and technology and medicine journals publisher. So we play an important role in the landscape as everybody recognizes. We are improving not just publishing articles, but we are archiving and recovering all scientific literature with large projects of digitalization and keeping them safe and secure for the new years to come. We have had to evolve from ancient print business model to new e-only and print and e-only area, developing new business model with moderate growth, but still with the intention with the aim to provide access not to the core collection of journals that institutions subscribe, but also to other content that were not read by the institutions, being creative in our business model. And now we are involved in a revolution thanks to the technology, creating the article of the future, including multimedia, including links, including relevant additional information that helps researchers to discover relevant information related to the correct research. Also, when the technology allows to provide different type of information and links and analysis that helps researchers to be more efficient. This is in the area of publishing, but also in the area of discovery. Our tools, like for instance Reactive, allows to create drugs and molecules and analyze results and reproduce results instead of making them in the laboratory, review them using our tools. Also, the area of open access is an important area where all of you are involved, and we are also looking to provide solutions and different options to help researchers to have access to the scientific information. But it is not all related business. We have also a corporate responsibility, and Elsevier has some programs in developing countries. We have a foundation. We have care division, the affairs, and also we promote the best practice in environmental to take care of the environment with some programs and reports and information to this field. Then let me jump to the area of discovering science in account our database. This is Scopus. We try to cover all relevant science published in quality, with enough quality in all the continents, in all the regions of the world. Currently we are covering around 21,000 titles that accomplish with our minimum quality requirements criteria in our website, and you can check them. Thanks to this wide progress of research information, we can help the research workflow to be more efficient. If we simplify the research workflow, as combination of some inputs like staff, infrastructures, and funds. That the institutions applying their strategy obtain some scientific products like publications, patents, tests, technology transfer. Then the institution have been to evaluate productions, to feedback their strategy and take decisions in their input. With Cybal, what we are trying to do is to offer different solutions, different services and tools to help it along critical points of this flow, like increasing and facilitating the collaboration and mutual knowledge of the research community, making more efficient the fund availability for researchers with this funding database of over 3,000 funding bodies and has around 18,000 open opportunities every day. We have developed a tool called Cybal Spotlight to help the assessment of expense to take decisions on the strategy of research institutions. We help the visibility of scientific products thanks to Scopus, thanks to experts, and we help the evaluation process using or facilitating tools like Cybal Strata or our analytical tests. But even recently, we have acquired a company in Denmark called Beira that produced the free system called Pure. And Pure also helps institutions managing internal and external information, providing visibility and helping also the evaluation, taking into account financial data, publication data, human resource data, all integrated in this system. All our tools, in one way or another, are fed by Scopus data, even Pure, that can be fed also from other databases. And some tools, channel funding, use Scopus information and funding information to provide relevant data for researchers. Now we are in a phase of an evolution, putting together the capability of Cybal Spotlight from the strategic point of view of giving an overview of research performance of institutions, and also the flexibility of Cybal data that was designed to evaluate researchers and group of researchers. So you will see that all the data that are in Scopus that cover the different research areas include quite significantly, covering more than 20,000 titles, will be available in our new Cybal platform. This platform for now is called Cybal Alpha. This is what I will show you in a few minutes. Cybal will include the capability of Cybal Spotlight and Cybal Data. What have we learned in these last 4 years since we started to work with Spotlight and Data and the rest of Cybal tools? The different type of users need different type of analysis at different levels. But the user needs traditional metrics and sophisticated metrics, sophisticated views in the way to test their researchers on the institution's performance. And not everybody uses the same workflow to evaluate their research unit. So any tool needs to provide flexibility to create new institutions or create entities to benchmark, to work with. And also, we need consistency in the data set and the metrics. So we need to solve technically the issue of having updated data, high quality data to assess our research performance or research performance of our institutions. That's why we combine different qualities of SPODA and try to create this new tool that I will show you online if my Wi-Fi allows me to do. SPODA and Strata together allows us to create select entities, to use worldwide recognized metrics using focus data dated quickly. Therefore, we will be able to see some performance overview. We will offer this tool in 3 modules: performance overview, collaboration analysis, and benchmarking. These 3 areas were offered by SPODA and Strata in the past. Everything will be offered one single platform. Then we jump online demo. We will see 3 modules: performance overview, benchmarking module, and collaboration analysis module. Let me show you. This is the online. Do you see the title platform already?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. In this platform, there's the possibility to navigate into those 3 modules, and we have possibility to create research areas. And it is not this platform, it is still under development, some of the features. But let me demonstrate to you how flexible and fast it is. We are now in the performance overview module, in which I have selected some institutions. I could select other institutions. This one, for instance, I could choose another particular institution to be included in my selection. I already selected University of Beira, and now we can choose years of years we want to one of 3 years period, 5 years period. And we can decide if we want to see a global overview of all the 7 research areas that we normally analyze. Or maybe we are in the, for instance, engineering. In a few seconds, we see how many publications do we have in this 5 years period, how many authors has contributed, affiliated to Beira. Take into account that in 1996, one of the characteristics of Scopus data is that every single paper has a link to an author and to an institution at least. So we know how many authors affiliated in every article to University of Beira. And we can analyze. Within engineering, we have different sub-areas. We call them disciplines. And we know the weight of every one of them in your publications. We can check the top authors that contributed to this scientific publication and a kind of the urban collaboration within the last 5 years with some other institutions, with some indicators of performance together with them. We can go a little bit deeper in publications. This number you see here is the institutional ID of the University of Beira. If we can merge, create another institution, we can also include them and create groups of institutions. But for the moment, we see scholarly output, we see output top percentile, so which percentage of your articles are in the top 10% most cited articles or in the top 1% of most cited articles. Or which percentage of papers you have in top percentiles of your cited journal using the source normalized impact per paper or the Simago journal rank. Our two indicators of source impact. And we can post the data. We are talking all the time about engineering. Right? The journal category is those disciplines. There can be also some parameters: publication, citation, number of authors, field weighted citation impact. So we can benchmark our different areas if they were above or below the global impact, which is 1. Classification, the journal, which has been the journal that we publish more, and the impact indicator of the journal, using Semego journal rank for me. We can see an overview of citation performance, simple citation count, citation per publication, field weighted citation impact. We see that the impact of your publications in it is growing. We can see the average of all your areas together, taking into account that have been published. You were that year below the work impact, taking into account every paper in which area has been published. And now you are growing and you have an impact above the average of the world. Also, we can analyze collaboration. Which percentage of papers you have with international collaboration, national collaboration, institutional collaboration, or single author, and also the collaboration with corporate. Because every institution that has an institutional ID or institutional affiliation profile in Scopus is classified as corporate, academic, governmental, or economic. So we know how many data have with authors that are affiliated to corporates. And also, of this, we provide the innovative way to keep your sense that was before in the tool called Spotlight. We have integrated the Spotlight in the new Cyber platform, and a part of the traditional method, you can see this new and innovative platform of science, taking into account the interesting scenarios and highlighting the different perspectives and something to have a global overview, which are your data from the point of the classical geometry, or with this innovative.
David, I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you please get nearer the microphone, because we're again with not very good sound. It's been worsening. Okay, I'm sorry.
Now is a little bit better?
Much better, thank you.
Okay. So, I was telling you that we have incorporated the Spotlight methodology into Cyber in order to provide you this innovative way of highlighting strengths, taking into account the multidisciplinarity of science, together with the classical bibliometric indicators that we have seen related to citations, collaborations, publications. So the second module, let me go back to the PowerPoint. You have seen in some of the indicators this icon, that is an S, Do you see the slide again?
Yes, we're seeing the slides again.
Okay. This icon, this S, comes from the Snowball Metrics project. This project was a result of several meetings. You can read about this project, this website. Elsevier was organized or participated in some meetings with these institutions in the UK in order to discuss which were the aims and the metrics that the institution agreed that can be useful to benchmark among themselves, and published a couple of documents and a receipt book that you can download for free in this website. And in this document, they stated that some metrics have enough consistency to be used by all of them and recognized by all of them to benchmark among themselves. Therefore, we have integrated these metrics, but not only these metrics, also other metrics in our new platform, Científica, in order to provide a global and complete overview of their research performance. So you will see this icon in our tool to indicate that this metric is one of the ones recognized by this project, novel metrics. What can we do in the benchmark module? What we can do is choose a period of time that we want to evaluate and compare. Again, we can decide which area we want to evaluate, compare, and we can decide which institutions we want to. I tried two similar institutions, Beira and Los Montes, because you have a similar number of publications per year. Then you can decide what metric you want to include in the x-axis, for instance, presentation, impact or case in the job outputs, so percentage, for instance. You can decide the parameter to be included in the x-axis, in this case, publication year, but you can choose other one, like for instance, cited publication. Percentage. And you can also add a third dimension on both sides. In this case, it could be the weight information impact, or for instance, in collaboration. If there is a relation with an international collaboration and some other metrics. So as you can see, it's a consistent and flexible way to benchmark institutions. But the nice thing is we can also include not only institutions, we could compare institutions or countries. For instance, Portugal would be one of the entities to compare. Now we see Portugal, University of Beira, Los Montes, and Beira Interior. We see that the percentage of cited publications grows, and then the opposite of percentiles grow. There's a correlation, it's quite obvious that we can play with other type of, for instance, field weighted impact. And we will see if there is any relationship with the international collaboration. The percentage of articles with international collaboration. And we see, again, the institutions that have more articles in with international collaboration, but also more impact in their articles. And we could also choose as a metric of impact the output in top percentiles. Articles in the top 25 most cited articles gain in this correlationship between both parameters. And we can also compare in the same graphic researchers. I have here uploaded two researchers that have nothing to do with Portugal, but just to show you that I can include one author, one country, three institutions in the same graphic. But even more, we can create entities, research areas. For instance, research in solar cells. Here we have a research area that has been designed by institutions, countries, and researchers in the same area, in the same graphic, sorry, in a very flexible way. And how do we create this research area? I still have some minutes for my presentation.
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
If I still have some minutes,
I don't understand.
how many time left for my presentation?
I think not, because we'll have a break at 11:15 and it's 11:05. So David, you don't have much time.
Okay, then just let me show you. Well, you can create research areas or create groups. I won't show you how to do it, but these are the links. Let me show you then the first module. Analyze collaboration, and the success of our current collaboration is something we think is important for institutions. We are here evaluating, or we will see in which continent University of Beira has collaborators, has had collaborators in the last years. If we want to see deeply the collaborators in the United States, how this collaboration, if it was big or small, and if it was successful from the point of view of the implemented performance, we can choose institutions and see in this case collaboration between University of Beira Interior and Sonora State University. How many papers were authored by them in the last 3 years, 2010 and 11 and 12? How many co-authors they had? How many citations per publication? In this case, we see that the collaboration with this Sonora State University didn't provide successful results from the point of view of procurement, because they had separately, both institutions, more citations than the publications they made together. We can explore other institutions and see which was again. So this information should help us take decisions on which institutions were the ones that provided us better results in order to decide our future policy. To decide something more convenient for us in the future. And basically, this is what I will show you also. But we can also see information about authors. Every author has a file in Scopus. We can see the list of publications. We can go and see the author profile output. And we see some data about the author we can choose. Clicking here, we go to the author file. And this goes. Every single author that has more than 2 papers indexed in Scopus under his name as an author profile. Predefined. An author profile that you can refine looking at possible author matches that are in Scopus. In this case, there are no potential author matches, but if they were, you can ask for corrections using this link, or you can ask to create an ORCID profile using this link. Also, you can do some evaluation, bibliographic evaluation with Scopus, and see some performance indicators. Create alert, and so on. This is Scopus, not Simon. And basically, it was that I wanted to show you related to the evolution of our offerings from Elsevier.
Okay.